and welcome to the Stone Fam.
We are so happy that you're here, and we just wanted to take a second to introduce ourselves and welcome to the podcast.
Yes, we're so excited, and today we just kind of want to cover our goals, our heart posture, our why, and just kind of introduce ourselves so you know where we're at, why we're doing this, just to get a better feel for what you're joining in on.
Absolutely. So we're sisters. Santana's 19, I'm 23, and we're both currently living in Boise, Idaho, both from Las Vegas. I have been up here for almost 6 years. Santana just moved
6
up
months.
here. Yeah.
So yeah, I just came here in August to go to Boise State. Just kind of made sense to be here. I wanted to be on the West Coast. She was already here, so found my way here. And we've both just kind of had it on our hearts. We've always wanted to do a podcast and social media, but definitely have always had the fear of man, the fear of judgment. Just we weren't in the place to even know how to do it, nor were I think where we were living the right lives to do it. So it's just crazy how the Lord's worked in our lives, and even the past few months, just to get us kind of where we are today.
Yeah, I think Santana moving up here was such a purposeful thing. Well, we know it's a purposeful thing because the Lord is, never makes mistakes, but it is something we both wanted to do separately, but for different reasons. Yes. And then it was finally just like on our hearts, like we're doing a podcast. We're using our gifts towards the most meaningful, purposeful thing that you can do, which is spreading the Lord's word.
Yeah. And so we just kind of want to make it very clear, like we've lived in the world, like we've definitely been far from living as followers of Christ, but we're in a place now where the Lord's done a lot of healing, transformation, renewal, redemption, and we're not living that life anymore. But we did want to be transparent, like we haven't grown up as perfect Christians, we haven't always followed Christ our whole lives, and so we want to just allow our healing stories, our transformation stories to be able to reach you guys and just let you know, like, hey, like this is where you could be, like this is where we were and this is where we are now, like letting the Lord transform your life, what he can do. So I feel like that's kind of what we wanted to just let you guys know about.
And this is, very new for us. Mm-hmm. This conviction to do all this is new, but also us really, really living a close, like walking that straight line with the Lord is new. Even in the last couple months, we've started doing things and being more obedient than we both ever have in completely different ways, but just living like for nothing and no person besides the Lord. So we're new. We are not perfect. We've made every mistake that there is possible to make in our pasts. But we're just, we're hoping we can reach at least one person, through what we've been through. And we want to talk about different topics, all across the board, just anything Christian lifestyle, like no matter what that looks like. And we both have such different insights. We're very similar. We've lived very similar lives, but
different,
but
like
also
so similar, but
different.
so different.
So different. So we're just hoping that we can really add value to a lot of different aspects of your guys' lives.
Yeah, and we want this to like be a family space. Like, contact us in any way with questions, with things you want to know about, with, we'll share things we've gone through. Our goal is just to even reach one person through this and just know that we're kind of following what the Lord's put on our hearts, being obedient to that, and then also just, getting to share what we've gone through things for a reason. We all have testimonies for a reason, and that's to be shared, that's to help other people, that's to just show the glory of God. So I think we're really excited just to be able to do that, and just like get to introduce ourselves. We're going to share testimonies with you guys. Like we're going to really just get into it, like how we found the Lord, what our lifestyles were like, where we are now, and we just hope to be encouragement to you guys. We hope to be, just a little bit of a light to see like where we were and where we are, and like you might be in a place where you're like, wow, like I was there too, or hey, like I'm there right now, like I want healing, I want to get better, I want the Lord in my life. And so we just kind of want to be able to show you guys what that could look like, through very different perspectives, through different walks of life. So we're really just excited to get to do this with you guys.
Something that we want this podcast to be is a new light for people. I have seen a lot recently how hypocritical Christians and lukewarm Christians, and those kinds of people have put a really big damper on Christianity, what it means to follow the Lord. It's just like, I mean, even to use real estate for an example, everyone doesn't like real estate agents because they feel like we're used car salesmen and we're just trying to get a deal. But it's like there are the few that are doing it for the right reasons, right? Yeah. But I think that when the masses kind of put a damper on something, it can be hard for people to open back up to Christianity because there has been so much hypocrisy and we, I guess I'll speak for myself, but I used to be a very hypocritical Christian.
Oh yeah, I was gonna chime in, like, full transparency. We were so hypocritical, and now being on the other side of that, I like, my heart hurts now looking at the lukewarm Christians and hypocritical Christians, because now, like, I'm like, wow, I was doing that. That's how I was representing the Lord. That's how I was representing Christianity, and like, it just breaks my heart now. And it's like you don't see the other side until you're on the other side. Like, you don't realize what you're doing until you're already doing it. And so I think it's so hard. And I think, like, we never really understood what it meant to follow God when we were growing up Christian. We just kind of knew we were Christian and that there was a God and that we prayed to him, but we didn't actually know what following the Lord meant and, like, being a real Christian meant. And so, like, that might be some of you guys too. You might be like, well, you know, I believe in God, but it's like, are you following God? And, like, there is a difference, and we didn't even realize that until, you know, we were really brought to the other side of that. So that's something we also just want to be super transparent about and aware about, that, like, it's real. You guys might struggle with stuff like that, you know? And
so if you were someone that was Christian and you were hurt by someone who was lukewarm or hypocritical, we want to try to bring you back and show you the truth and I guess use this platform to get through to people in a way that we never were seeking. But I don't know who was doing this when we were growing up, and it could have been really helpful to have someone just say, hey, what you're doing is wrong. And you know, I
think a lot of things are made to seem like it's okay, God loves you, like, he does. God loves you so much, but like, there is a way that we're called to walk as Christians. Like, there are things we're supposed to do. There's a lifestyle we are supposed to live. And so, like, we want to really hone in on the truth about that, but then also just be people that you feel comfortable, you know, bringing things to, because we absolutely, you know, we were on both sides. So I think that's just so big.
Our goal is to have something out for you guys every other week. With the exception of this video, we are going to post our testimonies, so you'll have these two things to watch. But every other week, please submit requests about what you guys want to hear. We also make a lot of short form content. Well, we just started recently, but that's what we're doing. And so if you ever want, like, a 30-second video on any biblical topic, let us know. But if you want a full length, please let us know, because we want to talk about the things that you guys want to hear about. So thank you guys so much for watching.
Thank you.
We're so excited to see you in the next video. Welcome to the family. And we're so excited for where this could take you guys, and we hope to just really build a family dynamic and a community through this. So thank you guys so much.
Bye, Stone Fam.